It is the honor of the Public Affairs and Religious Liberty team to present a report on our activities over the past quinquennium. Our work has focused on several major areas: media outreach, public affairs engagement, Liberty Magazine, government relations, and community service. In the area of media outreach, PARL launched 2 media initiatives: a television program, Faith and Politics, and the Just Liberty podcast. These programs provide a consistent platform to discuss the intersection of religious liberty, public policy, and the mission of the church. Through it, we engage church members, policymakers, and the broader public through thoughtful dialogue on issues that affect conscience and faith in society. Second, in the area of public affairs, the department engaged with community leaders and government officials. Some of our notable highlights include hosting Governor Wes Moore at Tacoma Park Church, an event that underscored the importance of collaboration between faith communities and civic leaders. Participation in the Governor's Interfaith Council, helping to shape discussions around community well-being and moral leadership. Hosting the state of Maryland's anti-violence event, where we partnered with other faith and civic leaders to address the urgent challenges of crime reduction and peace building. Organizing annual religious freedom breakfasts, which serve as gatherings for civic, religious, and community leaders to seek divine guidance and to reaffirm the importance of prayer in public life. Working with the St. Louis Cardinals, with G. Alexander Bryant to throw out the honorary first pitch at the St. Louis Cardinals-Washington Nationals game during the GC session. It was a rare and deeply meaningful opportunity for Alex, and a strong witness to the local community in one of our Antioch Project cities. Third, in the area of community service, we organized food giveaways, payments for students at local public school programs. Both provided opportunity for the North American Division to directly address the needs of local families experiencing food insecurity. These initiatives allowed us to combine advocacy for liberty with practical service, showing the love of Christ through tangible action.
Back in 1906, when the very first issue of Liberty Magazine rolled off the presses, it had an audacious goal: to reach people of influence in North American society with a distinctly Seventh-day Adventist message about religious liberty and church-state relations. Well, next year, Liberty Magazine marks 120 years of faithfully delivering that message to judges, to lawmakers, city officials, leaders of other faith communities. And today, each year, more than 1 million copies of Liberty are shared with American thought leaders. And Liberty Magazine continues to be recognized not only as the oldest religious liberty journal in the world today, but also as relevant and respected voice on questions at the intersection of law, culture, and faith. With each issue of Liberty Magazine that we send out, we hear back from our readers. Readers like a mayor of a city who wrote recently, "Please rest assured there are politicians and other decision makers who consistently read and are influenced by your hard work." Or a federal judge who wrote to us thanking us for articles that he called logical, constitutionally adherent, and thought-provoking. Or we heard recently from a state senator who wrote to us to say that Liberty Magazine always stretches his mind and shows him different sides to issues. Last year, in partnership with the Adventist Learning Community, Liberty Magazine expanded its reach through a weekly podcast, also streamed on YouTube, and it's drawing in nationally known authors, scholars, advocacy leaders, leaders in other faith communities to be part of this conversation that Liberty Magazine started 120 years ago. Of course, this is a conversation that's also important that we have in our own church as well. In 2023, PARL convened a division-wide conference at Southern Adventist University. Its focus? Our church's biblically, prophetically shaped understanding of church and state, an understanding that is increasingly being buffeted by pressures from both ends of the political spectrum. This 2-day event brought together scholars and speakers from around the world to wrestle with difficult questions, and it has provided a wealth of resources for church members as all of us together navigate these confusing times.
Over the past 5 years, our government affairs work on Capitol Hill has flourished, and the church's historic reputation as believers who work to protect the religious freedom rights of all has remained unswerving. Particular achievements include successfully advocating for strengthened conscience protections for people of faith in the passage of the Respect for Marriage Act, continuing to push for federal legislation to protect the freedom and autonomy of faith-based student groups on public college campuses, working with a diversity of faith partners to promote the passage of the Religious Workforce Protection Act, a bipartisan piece of legislation drafted in response to the current processing backlog of religious worker visas. As we continue to nurture and develop relationships with lawmakers on Capitol Hill, NAD-PARL has strengthened its engagement with the executive branch, including dialoguing with the White House Faith Office and participation in the hearings of the newly established Religious Liberty Commission. We've also had the opportunity to partner with our union PARL offices to coordinate and enhance the Adventist Church's work of state-level legislation. Along with the annual prayer breakfast that Orland mentioned, the Seventh-day Adventist Church continues to host its annual Religious Liberty Dinner in Washington, D.C. Our 2024 event featured remarks from Senator Susan Collins, who expressed her appreciation for the Seventh-day Adventist Church's part in crafting what she referred to as the most significant set of religious liberty protections enacted by Congress since the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which was passed more than 30 years ago. As believers, we are so grateful to our Creator for His incredible gift of free will, and NAD-PARL works tirelessly to honor that benevolence with our government affairs work.
Taken together, these initiatives demonstrate that the Office of Public Affairs and Religious Liberty has sought to fulfill its dual mandate to uphold and advocate for the principle of religious liberty for all people, and to represent the church faithfully in the public sphere. As we begin a new quinquennium, the department reaffirms its commitment to advancing the mission of the church through strategic engagement, media presence, Liberty Magazine, government affairs, and community impact. With God's help, we will continue to strengthen relationships, serve our neighbors, and stand firmly for freedom of conscience.